Today in crypto, just what the heck is a wrapped Bitcoin, and why would you want to wrap your Bitcoin anyway? Well, the hint to the second question there is to use Bitcoin in decentralized finance. This video will explain what wrapped Bitcoin is, show you how to get wrapped Bitcoin, and show you 3 examples of how you can use wrapped Bitcoin in decentralized finance today. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all the latest happening out here in the wild land of crypto. Also, before I begin, a quick reminder that on July 8th, I will be sending out the first issue of Wealth Mastery. So membership to this newsletter will include a weekly email with exclusive information, tips, and different insights to help you grow your wealth in the crypto markets and to stay ahead of the curve. Myself and my team, we are carefully crafting really legit, relevant, and detailed information without any of the fluff to help you succeed in this market. We're looking at market analysis, news, reviews, research reports, insights from industry leaders, and much, much more, all for less than $10 a week. Now there is a link down below where you can actually get signed up to get the latest updates about that upcoming launch. Also, a quick disclaimer, many of the things I'm going to be discussing in today's video are definitely more advanced crypto topics and are for more advanced users. Significant risks remain with decentralized finance. There are regular bugs, frequent exploits, and you should be aware that you can lose all of any Bitcoin that you put into decentralized finance. For many of you, this will be a risk not worth taking at this stage, but if you are looking to be a pioneer, then there are great rewards to be had. But regardless, you can benefit from seeing how all of this works and really just understanding the growing possibilities that are starting to come to us in the decentralized finance space. So, what the heck is a wrapped Bitcoin anyway? Well, quite simply, a wrapped Bitcoin is a token running on top of Ethereum that represents 1 Bitcoin. Look, let me just say this. Wrapped Bitcoin, it's never going to replace the security of on-chain Bitcoin transactions. Wrapped Bitcoin, it is simply not Bitcoin. Wrapped Bitcoin is an IOU, and you have to trust a third party to ensure that you are given back your Bitcoin at some point in the future. Many hardcore Bitcoiners, they are never going to use wrapped Bitcoin, and that's okay. Wrapped Bitcoin is honestly not for them. The purpose of wrapped Bitcoin, it is to enable Bitcoin to access decentralized finance on the Ethereum network. I will discuss 2 kinds of wrapped Bitcoin here for you. The first is wrapped Bitcoin, or WBTC, which will be really the focus of today's tutorial since it has the best liquidity across the decentralized finance space right now. Now, WBTC, it was jointly initiated by Ren, Kyber, and BitGo. However, its weakness is that it depends on a centralized custodian, which is BitGo in this situation. There is a second option called Ren BTC, which is supported via Ren and the Ren virtual machine and their network of decentralized nodes. Now, this is a non-custodial service with the Bitcoin being held in a decentralized manner via the network of Ren nodes. Now, Ren BTC, it is very, very new. It's only been available for a couple of weeks now, so the liquidity remains very low at this time. But it is definitely a compelling offer if you're not happy with the way the custody for WBTC is done. Now, there's another 3 or 4 kinds of wrapped Bitcoin. I'm not going to get into all those, but I'll leave links to both the Wrapped Bitcoin Cafe, where you can get WBTC, and the Ren Bitcoin portal, where you can get Ren BTC. It works very similar to the Wrapped Bitcoin Cafe that I'll be showing you how to use in a minute. So if you prefer to have Ren Bitcoin tokens, then you can head over there and grab those. But I'm not going to show you how to do that in this particular tutorial. That being said, let's go ahead and check out how to get some wrapped Bitcoin. So for all of my transactions today and all of my interactions with these different decentralized finance applications we're going to be looking at, I am going to be using MetaMask. It's one of the best ways to interact with the Ethereum blockchain. So if you want to download that, again, there'll be a link down below. Now, the easiest way to get yourself some wrapped Bitcoin is, of course, just to buy some wrapped Bitcoin. So you can go over to Kyber Swap, for example, and you can get wrapped Bitcoin over there in just a matter of seconds. So I'll show you how to do that very, very quickly here. So what we want to do is swap over some of our DAI. So that's the DAI stablecoin, and we are going to buy some wrapped Bitcoin with that. So we can just put in 20 bucks worth of DAI, and we'll get a little bit of wrapped Bitcoin here. Go ahead and click on Swap Now, approve that transaction, confirm it, of course, over here on MetaMask, and click Confirm here. And that's it. Super, super easy to make a transaction over here on Kyber Swap. So that's an easy way to get some wrapped Bitcoin if you have some Ethereum or you have some DAI stablecoin or USDC or USDT or whatever it might be, and you want to just get some wrapped Bitcoin that way. But that doesn't really help you a lot if you have Bitcoin sitting in your wallet and you want to get yourself some Bitcoins. Okay, so to get some wrapped Bitcoin over here on the Wrapped Bitcoin Cafe, we of course need to connect our wallet here. So go ahead and connect our MetaMask wallet. There we go, that's connected. You can see I've already done a transfer before, got a little bit of wrapped Bitcoin. We're gonna get some more today. So we're gonna get 0.05 Bitcoin worth of wrapped Bitcoin. You're gonna need to enter your destination address as well. So that is the address of our MetaMask wallet. So we're going to go ahead and click on deposit here, view account, copy that real quick, and enter that destination address just down here. So you can see after the REN virtual machine fees and the Bitcoin fees, this is what we are going to get for our wrapped Bitcoin. So it's a little less obviously than we're putting in after the fees, but let's go ahead and wrap that Bitcoin. Great. Click on continue here. That is the address we're sending our 0.05 Bitcoin to. Send a little bit out of my Exodus wallet here. Enter that Bitcoin address, 0.05 Bitcoin. Click on send. And off it goes. Fantastic. So that's going to take about an hour to come through. So we have to do a bit of waiting now, but that will come through indeed. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours and my wrapped Bitcoin has just come through. So now I've got a little bit of extra wrapped Bitcoin here we can play around with. So let's put that wrapped Bitcoin to use. First, we're going to go ahead and go over to Maker. And we're actually going to get some DAI stablecoins in exchange for our wrapped Bitcoin. So we're going to make a collateralized loan to ourselves to get some DAI stablecoins. So what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to click on products. We're going to go to Oasis. Then we're going to go to borrow DAI. Connect a wallet, connect our MetaMask wallet, and open your first vault to get started generating DAI. So we'll go ahead and click get started. Of course, going to select wrapped Bitcoin as our collateral type. Click on continue. There's a few different steps there. I've already set this vault up, so there's a couple extra steps in between there, but we're going to go ahead and send some wrapped Bitcoin through now. So I'm going to deposit 0.01 wrapped Bitcoin. Now I can get a maximum available amount of 64 DAI stablecoins, so each one of those is linked to $1. However, I'm just going to take 30 DAI stablecoins out. That way my loan stays very well in the green, so I don't have to worry about potentially getting liquidated, or there's a much lower risk for liquidation in that situation. Let's go ahead and click on continue here, confirm the details I have read, I understand, and open up that vault. So transaction waiting to be signed, go over to the MetaMask, click that. You can see the gas price is quite high. Normally, you're going to want to do this for a larger amount than a couple of bucks worth of Bitcoin and DAI, but this is just an example for you to understand how everything works. And your vault is being created. Wait 20 seconds, please. So that didn't take very long at all. You can see my liquidation price for my collateralized debt position is $4,500 for that wrapped Bitcoin. I'm well over collateralized on this loan. And of course, I've got $30 in DAI that I need to pay back if I want to unlock my wrapped Bitcoin. Now, this is a very convenient tool because it can let you take a loan against your Bitcoin without having to sell your Bitcoin, and it's all done in a decentralized fashion using smart contracts. Now, if you want to lend out your wrapped Bitcoin, then you can do that on a variety of different decentralized finance lending protocols. I'm going to show you how to do that now with Compound Finance. So let's go down and we can see here we have tokens that are available to supply, so you can actually lend out your DAI or your Ether, your USDC, stuff like that. We're going to do wrapped Bitcoin here, of course, which has got 6.81% annualized yield. Now, I have to say this yield is very, very deceptive because that could be back to 1% in a couple of days. It was at 18% yesterday. It's been fluctuating wildly, so that is just something for you to keep in mind if you're out there chasing after those yields. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and figure out how we can get this done here. So we're going to put in 0.01 Bitcoin, and we are going to supply with that. So click on supply here. MetaMask is going to come up asking us to confirm that transaction again. Go ahead and click on confirm for that, and that is going through now. Now, of course, you can see here that we've got our wrapped Bitcoin showing up at the top here. So we will start earning interest on that wrapped Bitcoin sitting here in Compound Finance. The rates are going up and down, but regardless of what the rates move from day to day, you will get paid out on a regular basis. So it is a way to earn that passive income by lending out your Bitcoin, your wrapped Bitcoin, of course, in this situation, to those decentralized finance protocols. And the final thing that I want to show you how to do is how to be a liquidity provider in the decentralized finance market. So yes, you can lend your crypto out. Yes, you can, of course, take that loan versus your own collateral. And you can also be a liquidity provider on a platform like Uniswap. Now, you can also swap your tokens here if you want. So you can do that with your wrapped Bitcoin, or you can actually join a pool and start providing liquidity. So go ahead and click here on join a pool, type in WBTC, and you can choose which pool you want to join. Now you can join the wrapped Bitcoin Ethereum pool, or the DAI pool, or the USDC pool. We're going to do the Bitcoin DAI pool, so go ahead and click on join, and then you decide how much you're going to put in. So I'll put in 0.005 Bitcoin, and that matches it with an equal amount of DAI on the other side. Now you can see this is a relatively non-liquid pool. I will have 1.8% share of this pool. So let's go ahead here and click on approve wrapped Bitcoin. Confirm that. Then click on approve DAI. Click confirm on that. Now we're waiting for both of those to approve to start providing liquidity to this pool. Okay, now that those have both come through, we can click on supply here and confirm supply. Waiting for the confirmation on that. Go ahead and click on confirm. So it took just a moment to confirm there, and now, of course, we are in this pool. We are adding liquidity to the crypto markets. So we're adding wrapped Bitcoin and DAI liquidity to the Uniswap pool. So I'll, of course, earn money by doing that, by providing that service. So another great use case for putting your Bitcoin to work in the markets. So there you have it. That is what wrapped Bitcoin is and how you can use it. Now, am I personally using wrapped Bitcoin on DeFi right now? No, I'm not. I'm actually lending my Bitcoin with BlockFi. Personally, I feel more secure with it at the moment, but it is definitely fascinating to see what is happening in the decentralized finance space right now. Anyway, that's wrapped Bitcoin. That's what you can do with it. It's very, very interesting. I just love seeing the innovation happening right now in the decentralized finance space. But what do you think? Is this something that you are keen to play around with? Or are you kind of watching and waiting for the technology to be a little more mature, a little more secure potentially first before getting in there? Or are you just ignoring all the noise and simply stacking sats and chilling? Let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that this intro to wrapped Bitcoin and what you can do with it has been useful for you. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.